Welcome to the Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To order Brant's latest book, Life is Hard, God is Good, Let's Dance, or to find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.
How often do you hit a boiling point? It says here the average adult will reach a boiling point 156 times a year. So every couple days, I guess.
Wow.
It needs 35 minutes to calm down each time.
My goodness.
1 in 4 even want to scream and pull their hair out.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Boy, it is. I feel like if that's you, I'm so sorry. I honestly am sorry.
Yeah.
Somebody was just asking me the other day, I was doing an interview about Unoffendable, this book I wrote about anger, and just going, why do you think the problem is like even Christians are super angry? And like, well, we're not taught about it. Mm-hmm. We're not taught what to do with this. Even in this article, it's like, here's what to do. Go for a walk, listen to music, enjoy a cup of coffee. No, the only way out of this is forgiveness and practicing it. The only way out of this, you do not want to spend your life in anger. It will kill you. Listen to this piano.
Oh.
You know when somebody does a little flourish like that?
Yes. Yes.
You might think, how in the world do they do that? Well, you and I both know they practiced over and over. Mm-hmm. They're not thinking about every finger. It's already in the fingers now.
That's true.
They're thinking about the next thing. Mm-hmm. And the fingers have practiced it so often, you just do it. You don't have to think about it anymore. I keep saying this. I really mean it. We can practice forgiveness, like practice it. Mm-hmm. Do it in the car when somebody cuts you off, when somebody's rude at the store checkout thing. Mm-hmm. Practice letting them off the hook and praying for them, that God would bless them. It becomes just a part of your way. You just do it in a way without thinking. You can even get jaunty with it.
Yes. You can pick it up there a little bit.
It's going to get jaunty. You can see it coming. When you think about God, what do you think? What are you thinking about? People have different images that they were raised with in many cases, things they were told, stuff that gets propagated by pop culture. But man, it's important. In fact, what you think about God may be the most important thing about you. When you think of God, what do you think about? That'll determine so much. And I hope that you get to see how good he is. I hope our radio station helps with that. For you, when you think of him, to think about a loving father, maybe the father you never had, who's actually really good to you, will never forsake you, never leave you, who's on your side, who wants your life to be sweet. That's who he is. So they asked people, do you think you're being over-assertive or under-assertive or just right at work?
Oh.
And they found that the people who said that they were over-assertive, their coworkers thought they were actually under-assertive. And the people who thought they were under-assertive, their coworkers said they're too much. And they feel like they're not doing enough. Like, I need to really... I don't think I pushed my weight around enough.
So we're like, we wish you would sit down and be quiet.
You're doing plenty, man. You kind of get it, don't you? If you're concerned, okay, I feel like I'm being over-assertive.
Yes.
And that comes from a place of concern.
Right.
And then awareness, or just like, I don't want to push myself, which is going to manifest itself in actuality with other people going, you're not. Thanks for your concern about that. You're not. You're
and
not.
then the people who are like, I'm doing too much. No, I'm not doing enough.
I think this place needs some more me. Yeah. I need to whip this place into more shape. And people are like, you're already
we're enough. We've had enough.
I think my voice needs to be heard.
Like within your workplace, not here, but like you're in other capacities. Do you feel like you're assertive, too assertive, or?
Oh boy, well, no. Where does that put me?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Not uh-oh.
No, honestly, I don't think I am. I think I try really, really hard. Because I know sometimes I can weigh in and it can sound more intense than I mean it to be. So I'm aware of that. So now I'm like, hey, I'm not going to say anything. So I have had people tell me, no, we'd actually like more input.
Yeah. But you're a little nervous about
On one employment evaluation, I only remember a negative thing once.
Okay.
And it was my first one at the radio station, the first radio station I worked at. And it said, can be perceived as negative at times.
And that stuck with you?
Stuck with me to this day.
Because you hadn't seen yourself that way.
And I was like, well, I'm always asking, how can we do this better? Like, why do we do it this way?
Yeah.
And I know that rocks the boat, but hey.
Right.
So I'm very aware that some people can perceive it that way. If you are like me, you'll be perceived that way, even if you meant it constructively. It can, I'm aware, and that's good. It should be aware.
I think, you know what? I think that's instructive. Probably not where you're going, but I do think it's instructive, and I do think about that when I'm weighing in on things, specifically when it has to do with a person. I think about the fact that you could say or do something that will stick with a person forever, like the weighing of the words. I didn't always have that.
Right.
And I feel like I've grown into it. Good. Like, okay, how about we think about how we say that so that someone isn't carrying that with them and it's impacting the way that they interact because you said that thing. I think that's important for leaders.
It's a great point. And it's one of those things where if you just think before you say the thing, but when you're in a group sometimes or in a work situation or something like, oh, why did I? Yeah, but you're right. That's it, like your weight, it carries a lot.
Yeah.
And the words, especially when they're negative, can stick with people.
Especially when you're not trying to be. That's what I mean.
Right.
It's like I think a kindness is, and it's fresh to me because I felt like I just did it today and was thinking through, do I need to double back and make sure that they understood why I said what I said.
That's just what we were talking about Paul.
Yeah.
Right? In 2 Corinthians, he's like, when I first sent 1 Corinthians, didn't call it that, but I regretted it. Now I don't. But even then he regretted it. Like, maybe I didn't say that the right way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking through today. So that's why it's fresh for me.
Yeah. And it's hard too for both of us because we have this in common, like to go for the laugh is worth a lot, right? Like to us, it's a lot.
It's diving over that end zone line.
This can hurt a little bit, but the laugh is big. The payoff is a sliding scale. We're like, no, don't do it.
Yeah.
Hey, just a reminder, it helps us if you're interested in helping us. If you don't want to help us, then don't worry about it. But
did I ask you how I could help you? Maybe someone would say that.
Yeah, we like doing this. We don't have a Patreon or anything, but we have sponsors in like America's Christian Credit Union. They can do loans for everything.
Yeah.
They can, like cars, if you're buying a new or used car, you get a great rate, or like savings accounts, all of that stuff. They have ATM things, like 30,000 ATM deals. Like it's full banking services. And what they do with the money is pool it together that otherwise would go into profit or funding who knows what. Like they're actually funding great things, like missions and adoptions and things like that. So
things we believe in.
Yeah, I really love that aspect. And again, you're supporting the show too, which would be wonderful if you could do that. If you go to BrantHansen.com, you'll find America's Christian Credit Union. If you scroll down, you'll see it says that, but it's just BrantHansen.com, and then scroll down and find America's Christian Credit Union. Talking about this lady who works at a hospice, and she's sat with hundreds of people over time in their deathbeds, like sharing thoughts that they were having. And one recurring theme she runs into is people wish they had forgiven people more. Like, why did I wait? Why? And I just wanted to remind you that because, like, everything Jesus tells us is a genius way to live, and his insistence on forgiving is a non-negotiable. He knows how to live. He knows we have limited time. And it doesn't mean you have to be totally in relationship with somebody who's been abusive to you. You still have boundaries in life, but in your heart, letting go of it now because of what God's done for you is always appropriate. Everybody needs a reason for the jobs that they have. For us, it is indeed trying to encourage you. And we may not do a great job of it. We might sometimes, but we may not some other times. But
it's always the goal.
That's always the goal, the whole thing. Like, we like being goofy too. That's who we are. And we like being joyful through everything. But yeah, we are here. We do this because we want you to be encouraged toward Jesus, like that you would turn toward him, even yearn for more of him. This seems so risky. Asking God, like, please let your will be done for my life. What you want, let that be done. Like praying something like that, it feels really vulnerable because you're letting go of control. And you feel like, if you're like me, you struggle with thinking, okay, now God's going to lower the boom.
Yeah, the other shoe's going to drop.
Here we go.
Yeah.
He's going to make it hard.
Yeah.
And it's going to be awful, and I'm going to have to learn the hard way. But my learning on this, and I know this from other people too, but my learning, I've actually discovered he's really gentle about how he does things in my life.
And he wants the best.
Yeah. He's not like, oh, all right, you want a lesson? I'll teach you a lesson. Like he wants exactly. He wants the best. It's better than what I want. It's better than what you want, but you actually have to trust him, but that's okay. That's the trust thing, right? We say we want to trust God. That's having faith, is actually trusting him. There you go. That's it. God, I'm going to have to trust you. Why did I wait to be joyful? That's a great question. This lady wrote an article, and she has been in hospice, sort of a nurse, but she's been at the bedside of an awful lot of people in their last moments. And that's one of the recurring themes she says keeps coming up. Like, I was so scared of actually being joyful, and now it's too late. I feel like my life, like, why did I not just enjoy God? Why didn't I enjoy the people around me? And so when I saw that, I was like, yeah, man, that's such a good reminder. Talk about this all the time. I love it because a friend sent me a quote from Eugene Peterson. It's like, oh, yeah, right on beam. We talk about this all the time. Uh-huh. You follow Jesus. You take part in his life. Your life is actually going to be lighter and more restful. And he has the easy yoke, we call it. So the quote from Eugene Peterson, in the course of Christian discipleship, we discovered that without Christ, we were doing it the hard way. And with Christ, we're doing it the easy way. It's not Christians who have it hard, but non-Christians. Eugene Peterson. That is true. You just don't hear people say it that much, but his way of life is just plain better. Just so you know, my name is Brant, by the way. I'm one of those shock jocks, and so be ready for that.
Be ready to be shocked.
Yeah, I say shocking thing. I was kind of surprised by this. Pretty shocking. You know what the number one most common place name is in the U.S.?
No.
Fairview. I would have thought it was like Springfield. Fairview. I don't even know that many Fairviews. Couple.
I've known some, yeah.
Yeah, Fairview is number one.
Huh.
It's kind of shocking. I was shocked. I was thinking of Springfield. Midway is second.
This really only works if you're sitting inside a Fairview, like if you're in a Fairview.
Yeah.
Or a Springfield and you want to say, I thought it'd be Springfield.
It's pretty cool that Fairview is our number one thing because it's not fancy. You're just like, the view?
It's fair.
It's fair. And then Midway is second. Like the way?
Yeah, mid.
It's kind of mid.
The Brant and Sherry Oddcast, sponsored by America's Christian Credit Union. To find out more about the show, go to BrantHansen.com.